There have been several terror-related incidents and encounters in Jammu and Kashmir. To talk about the security situation in Kashmir Valley as well as in J&K, we have with us DGP Dilbag Singh. Straight to him. Sir, the Rajouri Punch encounter seems to have gone on almost for 2 weeks now, or over 2 weeks now. What is the current situation? What do we know? What's the latest update?
See, Rajouri Punch area over the past couple of months have been used for infiltration from across. In the present incident also, two groups have come from across from Rajouri Punch area. They were embedded somewhere in the jungle area. Our troops went in for the search and unfortunately twice we could encounter them.
And 11 soldiers have been martyred.
Yeah, that was very sad, but then that is the cost that you pay when you are in kind of this scenario where jungles are so thick, foliage is so thick. It happened earlier also, in fact, in the Shaira area of Rajouri district, when a group of terrorists had come in the month of May and June. That encounter continued for over a month, and ultimately we were able to eliminate them. In this particular case also, I'm sure
So you
that
think it's going to be for a long haul?
I think it will be for a longer period because there is so much of coverage available in that area. Our troops are going again and again. They are conducting
It's a hostile terrain. How do you think are these terrorists surviving in that area?
There are certain places which are used as temporary houses by the people who go with their cattle and all.
The Gujars.
Gujars, and this time around they come down, those houses are abandoned, and those houses become available to these kind of terrorist groups. They can come and stay for a longer duration.
There are the variation is that there were 5, then 7. Somebody is saying a group of 20 has infiltrated. What is the information that you have?
See, the total number as we guess was 5 to 7 because there were 3 places where they were spotted and 2 places where a crossfire took place between our troops and between them. So I guess the number is between 5 to 7, and I'm also sure that we'll be able to take them on very soon.
So the winter has set in. What is the latest strategy as far as Pakistani terrorists are concerned? Masterminds.
See, the winter is on, and that is clear as far as infiltration is concerned. They're making desperate attempts. They did it in Machal and Gurej area. 2 groups came from that area. They did it in Kupwara sector. They also did in Baramulla Uri sector. We were able to eliminate some of them, and we also captured one of them alive who was a Pakistani terrorist who's come from that area. Rajouri Punch this year has been used quite aggressively by them. Around 5 to 6 groups of terrorists have infiltrated from that area. So they are trying to push in as many numbers as possible. One possible reason for this is that we have been able to eliminate entire leadership of Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed in this area, and the numbers have come down drastically. So Pakistan, as a part of their strategy, would always like to maintain a critical number of terrorists from their side so that they could directly pass on their instructions to them. And that is what has been happening in case of LET, even in the case of recent civilian killings.
Sir, we would want to ask you, in the recent times we have seen prisoners being shifted out. Earlier 26, then 29, and the number is increasing now. What is the strategy and what is the thinking? Is it because of the targeted killings and especially of minorities and of non-locals?
See, I've seen it as DG prisons also. The number of networks which run from the jail itself, there's an ecosystem within the jails wherein the terrorists from across, the terrorists from the valley, and then the OGWs who are put together in the jails, they come close to each other and then start using each other's resources to promote militancy in this area. This has happened in the past when a terrorist lost inside the jail was able to send a group of terrorists across to Pakistan who was captured by police. Then subsequently the case was handed over to NIA. In that particular case, some connivance at the part of some jail officials was also noticed, and subsequently action was taken. Very drastic action has been taken. One of the superintendents of jail has been removed from service. But the fact remains that jails are sort of places where such networks do take place, such networks come up, and those networks are
And
used.
this is one of the attempts to break that network.
That is in fact seriously.
My final question, sir. During Home Minister's visit, there was India-Pakistan match and there was celebration taking place. We know that 2 FIRs have been registered. What is the way forward? How would you identify who these people are or who these women are?
See, the reactions to this kind of match celebration in case Pakistan wins and people celebrate in Kashmir has been very, very old. Some of the videos that were uploaded were of the year 2017, not of this year, not of this particular match, and only a very minor reaction that couple of places came up by way of firing some crackers and all. One particular incident in a medical college where some serious level celebration and sort of
An FIR has been registered. Does it also mean there would be arrests?
if there is an FIR, definitely the action would follow.
Well, thank you so much for speaking to us. That was DG Dilbag Singh speaking to India Today. With camera person Sanjeev, this is Kamaljeet Sandhu in Srinagar for India Today.